Hello Virgo, this is the Tarot Queen Jamila. I'm here to do your October, November, or your mid-month or end of the month, October, November love forecast for the singles. Okay, so this is for the Virgos that are single, I don't know, maybe live alone, maybe, or just not interested in a relationship. Maybe, usually if someone is single, if they consider themselves to be single, it's usually something that they need to move on from. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that I am going to be using the dice to do some of my tarot card readings as well. So just be on the lookout for those videos. I do practice divination with dice as well, and I just started doing it. So yeah, anyway, I am going to go ahead and start shuffling. Let me go ahead and smudge the cards a little bit. Spirits for the Virgos, the single Virgos, okay? First of all, I want to know Virgo's current position. So we'll get a significator for the Virgo. What is Virgo's position or stance on love currently for October, November? Is there anything that the Virgo needs to move on from? All right, and we'll see if there's going to be any people that are going to come in for you, single Virgos, for the month of October to finish the month out. Or what love energies are you having for the month of October? And then we'll look at November. Now, typically with court cards, this is definitely somebody in your life, either somebody coming in or somebody already there. And I will make sure that I clarify that for you, okay? And I don't know, I think I need a little bit more light here. So let's see if I can illuminate this area a little bit better for you. All right, that's a little bit better. Okay, so we'll also look at, anyone or what the love energies are for November, okay? And also, spirits show me, Virgos, what is the time frame of the relationship or new love gonna appear? And then the final card is like an outcome card, but also it's also what you need to do to be ready for this person, Virgo, okay? Make sure that you subscribe for more tarot card readings, psychic forecast. Also, I've got dice readings going up also. All right. So a lot of people are kind of alarmed by the athame. I started using my athame. It called to me actually because my altar sits right over there. So when I'm doing ritual, my athame is on my altar. Okay. But a lot of this is my little working table for my readings, so it's a very spiritual table. And so anyway, it's actually, you can channel psychic energy with your athame. So that's why I decided to use it. So please don't be alarmed by it. I'm not using it to be malicious in any way, okay? I'm actually using it more as a pointer, and it also, it's clarified my readings so much, even when I'm doing your private readings. So please don't take offense to it. Don't think of it as a knife. It's a athame, okay? So it's a spiritual tool. Anyway, Virgo, check you out, okay? You are feeling on top of the world with this King of Pentacles. Okay, so you are really ready for love, and you really feel good about yourself. Like you feel really grounded to represent your current energy. I also have a gold skull on here now, and this is for my altar, guys. But I'll be using this during my money readings. And they had a silver one too, and I think I'm going to go back and get the silver one. Because the gold kind of represents the goddess, and I need to get the silver to represent the god. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they still have at least one up there. They had both of them, and I don't know why I didn't get both of them. Anyway, so it's just paying honor to the dead, as well as connecting with the spirit. You know, when I call to the spirit, this is connecting with spirit guides, people in other realms, people that have passed, you know. So, and it's also symbolic of prosperity and blessings from the spirits. So that's why I got that. And I'll be using that for my money readings and stuff, as well as my dice. So anyway, going back to what I wanted to do. Now, there is someone, and it's either, you know, there's a situation that you need to move on from, because you do have a lot of happiness and blessings with this Six of Cups. I feel like with this Six of Cups, there's someone that you're about to reunite with from your past, either a past life, maybe somebody that had some sort of emotional involvement with your family, you know, maybe somebody that makes you feel really nostalgic, you know, and just makes you feel good in general. So with that Six of Cups, that's a really, and you know what, I just noticed something, Virgo, like literally you have all positive cards in your reading for the singles. Okay, and that is just amazing. My spirits are really high right now too. So anyway, I don't see anything negative about this card. It could indicate that maybe there's some attachments within your family that you may need to move on from, but I don't see any negative in this card, to be honest with you. You know, I can see that if there is any kind of unhealthy attachment, that, you know, it's definitely something better for you, something that's really going to make you happy. Spirits, give me more clarification on this Six of Cups. Now, I don't have to see anything negative during this reading. You know, maybe there's nothing that you need to move on from, and maybe the spirits are just seeing in general a reunion for you. And I think I'm going to clarify with the dice for your reading, and I think you guys are going to love that. Okay, see, Six of Wands. So this is somebody that this energy is where you have people praising you, and you know, you're just getting a lot of good energy, you know, and also this energy is balanced. So I kind of feel as though, again, the spirits are saying reunion. So I am going to throw the dice for you on that particular situation, spirits. And I know you guys are going to go, oh my goodness, what is she doing? This is really amazing, guys. Watch this. All right, spirits, for the Virgos, for the month of October, November, is this a reunion? Give me some sort of sign, and just give me an answer through the dice, spirits. Okay. See how you got that 6 twice again? Okay, this is eerie, scary. So I've been playing with these dice all day. And then my jar turned magical as soon as I consecrated it. So it's so weird. When I pick them up, I'll show you how they bounce around. It's something about this swirly. I don't know what it is. It's just, as soon as I consecrated it, it just came alive. So anyway, I'm also a spiritual worker. I'm a high priestess, so I also do spiritual work and witchcraft. So that's why weird, strange things like that happen to me. You got the 6 again. So let's look at this number though. Okay. So first of all, you got the Empress, Virgo. So I see you and this person. Okay. And that's what's indicated in these 2 twos. And then there's this one thing in the middle. So I see this as either God energy or the fact that it's 2 and 2 with 1. I can really honestly see someone else maybe in the middle, or it could be just energy. Okay, the energy of oneness. So let me add up these numbers for you real quick. That's crazy. Did you hear that, Ty? For this reading, I was asking the spirits to clarify this 6 and this 6, and they laid out 2 6s. And then, oh, that's so weird. Okay, so 12, plus 5 is 17. So that's a kind of an 8 number, but 17. I feel like there's going to be like a pleasant surprise for you or something. I'll check my reference. Let me see what the spirits are saying through the dice. Okay, and if I get a conflicting answer, okay, so this is about a journey. Also some sort of proposition coming to you, but when we look at, when we look at the number 8, okay, what this number reduces to, okay, or what it adds to, because reduction in numerology, I'm also a numerologist. The reduction of 17, right, 12 plus, can I add? Yeah, 12 plus 5 is 17. So it's actually a number, the number is 8. So the struggle that you're having that you need to move on from, the number 8 in a dice reading represents an unwise decision. So be careful with the decisions that you make, okay? And also be careful with the confusion. There's something, so make sure that you're making wise decisions as well. So that is your obstacle that you need to move on from, Virgo, and you need to concentrate on that. And I think that's really interesting that they found whatever, it's either a person or either a personal struggle. And so the 8 represents confusion may cause unwise decisions. So the dice are telling you, be careful with the decisions that you're making, okay? So that could be maybe you need to do some third eye meditation. Maybe you need to do some third eye cleansing, okay? And I will ask the spirits, what advice do you have for the Virgo as far as with this possible confusion that Virgo needs to move on from? Okay, what spiritual advice do you offer? Now, also the tarot is saying to you though, and also the surrounding cards. I mean, you have a lot of beautiful cards. The 6 of Wands is an amazing card, and so is the 6 of Cups. There's a lot of happiness. Right here could be reminiscing on someone. Okay, this is a card where you're reminiscing. This is a card where you're acknowledging someone. So this is also, so it's negative and then it's positive. So the spirits are just giving you some advice. The dice are giving you advice to be careful. You need to, move past whatever this confusion is. And I think you're going to find your spiritual answer. I don't know if I cut the cards already. Okay, now that is a court card. So that could be a person. Okay, they could have fire energy in their chart. Spirits, give me a final outcome and just clarify this card for me, please. I'm picking up male energy from this, Virgo. I feel like there's a male in your life that you're connected to, that you kind of model after, and I just kind of feel like this person confuses you. Okay, I don't feel like this is a female. I feel like, and this is if you're male or female, Virgo, I feel like this is a male in your life that causes confusion. Okay, and especially because of the Wands. Spirits, give me advice or either just more clarification on this King of Wands. So I feel like the spirits are saying these good things are coming. You've got all this, but there is something that you need to move on from. And also another variation of the number 8, just kind of more on a positive side, is that there's some truth that you also know that, you're currently dealing with. And also that the number 8 means that you are, it's the number of harmony and balancing. It's also symbolizes the ability to make decisions, okay? It also symbolizes abundance and power. Okay, so this number is very significant for you right now. Now, the Tower to explain is that you can see that, this is definitely showing the energy surrounding this person. is that there's some undiscovered truth. Okay, and so again, with that number 8, another interpretation of the dice is that there's something that you know the truth about. And I feel like this is some sort of unexpected change. All of this ties in together. So however these cards resonate for you. But I'm going to move on, even though I'm actually not in a hurry. I actually have plenty of time, but I need to light another tea light, guys. So I'm just going to do that as I talk. So just realize that there's going to be, it's a significant change involving whoever this King of Wands is. I do feel it is male energy. Okay. But I also feel as though, there's some sort of change that's going to happen. Or maybe it's some sort of, unexpected occurrence or unexpected encounter. Maybe you'll run into somebody unexpectedly. Now in the Lovers Tarot, Jane Lyle sees the lovers as fated lovers. So maybe you'll run into somebody. Maybe it'll just be like fate that you'll run into this person. And they could have fire in their chart, or they could be a fire sign. So there's many different interpretations. I could just keep throwing the cards, but I'm going to move on because the spirits definitely do have answers. All right, so the 9 of Wands. Oops. Okay, yep, this was here and this was here. All right, yep, let me put these back up on here. So the spirits, what they're seeing as just a general overview for the month of October is that you have been tightening up the security, Virgo, around yourself with that 9 of Wands. It's something that you're being very careful or cautious about. You're trying to, prevent, just disaster in your life in any area. So right now you're being really careful with that 9 of Wands. And also you're tightening up security. Maybe you're purchasing extra insurance. Maybe you're purchasing life insurance. I can see that you definitely probably have some responsibilities coming up or something because the Empress shows up for November. So if you're not getting somebody pregnant or getting pregnant, you definitely have a lot of blessing and abundance coming. Okay, lots of and this is another thing. I may throw the dice for it. So also the Empress is a court card. It represents someone's energy coming into your life that's going to really enrich you. You'll really be able to feed off of that person. So this is a very fruitful person. That's why she is depicted as pregnant. Okay. Now, the 9 of Cups, and I can clarify that if you want. This is kind of like taking care of home also. So if you're a Virgo that already has children, you're nesting but that definitely could be pregnancy, especially with this 9 of Wands. The energies really are coming up for me like that. And then all of these cups and Pentacles, spirits, give me more information about this Empress. So this is definitely a person, okay, in your either in your life or coming in November, or either a situation. Oh yeah. So the 2 of Wands, I feel like you're definitely going to feel very powerful with this person, because this person is gonna definitely be your other half with that 2 of Wands. This is I love getting this card in a love reading. I like this I like the 2 of Wands better than the 2 of Cups. Like 2 of Cups is really good. This is when you're connected at the heart chakra, but this is when you're connected at the root chakra. So that's really a very strong foundation, okay? And I also do see with the die, I saw, a child in the middle. It could have been that one. Remember how it showed up like that? So I will clarify Now, this Nine of Cups, this is an expansion of happiness. Excuse me, Virgo. I need to drink water. I have water right here. I have to like this post-nasal drip because I have throat problems sometimes. And they come up sometimes during readings. So I have to go, and people are like, oh, gross, that's so nasty. It is nasty. It is. And I either have to snort or snot, and I need to put on my little steamer, you know what, I need to order that humidifier and also air purifier. Anyway, sorry about having to tell you guys about my problems. Okay, it's something that I am missing right now. What the heck? I like to have can you go and see if my reference book, oh, there it is. I like to have my reference book for Jane Lyle because I'm using her cards, and you know, you may see bad reviews on these cards, but if you're an experienced enough reader, or if you're actually studying the tarot or something, it's a good deck. So the key word for this card is radiance, guys. So this is when, you know, it's just a lot of love and happiness and you know, a lot of goodness. So definitely shows, you know, emotional, mental, and physical well-being, okay? And just at your peak of happiness and just a lot of joy, okay? And it is harmony. It is a certain completion that comes with the Nine of Cups, okay? Now, as far as the timing, because this is supposed to be the card in the timing position, and since I already, like the dice, those dice actually called to me at the store, guys. So I feel as though with the timing on this card is actually March. But I feel like that date is that's just a significant date because I feel like something is going to be going on between November and March, okay? So the date doesn't really jive, but I will clarify that for you. Now, I do see that around this time frame, definitely a lot of good energies. Spirits, give me more information about this. Give me like an in-between, you know. I'm just going to put a card in between the Empress. What's up with this Empress in November? And just show me kind of November through March. All right, they're kind of telling me to throw 3 cards, and so I have to. Okay, so a connection is going to be happening in between that time. I feel like whoever this person is, Virgo, you're definitely going to, you know, have a telepathic, you know, connection. The communication is going to be great. You're going to like their communication. You know, this is when lovers are, you know, they just know how to communicate to each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something about that feeling. It's kind of like they know what it takes to make each other tick, okay? Definitely with the Moon card, you know, I can see definitely some fears, you know, just that ordinary, you know, I got butterflies in my stomach, but it's also synchronicity and just a lot of emotions, and that's actually really good in a relationship. This actually also in the Jane Lyle tarot, the Moon card represents a dream lover, like somebody that you're dreaming about or you've been dreaming about. Definitely with the Two of Cups, I'm seeing the emotional connection happening with this Empress between then. And then also just seeing a lot of the synchronicity. The Magician does represent synchronicity, absolutely. That's why the figure 8 is above the head. I'm really excited for you, Virgo. Okay, for you Virgo men and women out there. Spirits, give me more information. I was going to ask about... Spirits told me to pick up the cards. It does point to a little bit of anxiety, but there... Oh, that's not what it was. I wanted to read to you guys the artist's interpretation, which is Jane Lyle. And if you want to see this card close up, I will show it to you while I read. Ruling sign Pisces, element water, keyword dreams. The moon is risen above the moon is risen above an unquiet landscape, the landscape of our most elusive dreams and fearful imaginings. Mountains guard the boundary of the kingdom beyond. Twin hounds howl in unison, for they sense the approach of their mistress, Hecate, goddess of death. In the foreground, a crab-like creature emerges from the mysterious pool of the unconscious. So this card is ruled by Pisces. The moon reveals what the high priestess conceals. It is a card of unconscious forces, of visions, of flux, and also of life and death itself. So I absolutely love this card. And the essence of the Lovers is high psychic awareness. So you're highly psychically aware. You know what I'm saying? And also your psychic awareness will be raised, and I could definitely see the Empress doing that, especially the Magician. And then Dream Lovers. So I think that's really sweet. And I can say that because of the surrounding cards. But, it's a love reading. So as far as any fear and anxiety, I think that it can just be normal. I could throw a card for that, as to what the emotions are going to be. Maybe that's why I picked up the cards too. Okay, Spirit, show me either what are these lovers being emotional about, or what are they dreaming about? So we'll give the spirits a chance to, kind of give you some leg room. All right. 8 of Cups. So there might be some sort of maybe addiction, maybe lifestyle issue, okay, within the 8 of Cups, but it definitely shows a change in direction. So it could be based upon that. Every time I see the 8 of Cups and just knowing what this card means, it usually symbolizes maybe some sort of addiction problem, possibly alcohol, okay. Also the 8 of Cups, and I like Jane Lyle's interpretation for love readings. Okay. So if you do love readings, I highly recommend this deck. So this is about a quest. Okay. You're leaving a relationship or way of thinking behind as you answer the longing for adventure and the need to move away from disappointment and unhappiness. You may reject someone or be rejected. Any parting comes at the right time. Your search for a deeper love has already begun. Okay, so it's something maybe, and so the same interpretation as what I just told you, before I read that, but that's her, way of explaining the cards or her interpretation. And I'm pretty sure she's a tarot card reader too. So, my interpretation is about the same. I see possible lifestyle issues you're leaving behind. It might be causing some fears or angst. Also, maybe you just recently left a relationship, Virgo. Maybe, or it could just be that a way of thinking. Okay, so the 8 of Cups represents an emotional journey. So I think that's a really good interpretation. So moving on. So lots of good things happening for you between that time. It looks like an amazing connection. Your final outcome card is, Virgo, what you need to do to be ready for that person. And now, as far as the significator, okay, you appear to already be very stable. But this 8 of Pentacles comes up. And so this kind of confuses me. This is a little conflicting. Now, I will tell you this person, obviously, Virgo, They are spoiled, and you are going to want to lavish them with gifts. So you may want to go ahead and make sure that you got some money saved up. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles is like stacking your paper. Okay, that's what I call that one. So this is, and it's also the Eight of Pentacles. So it's not physically man, but also money that's saved up. So it's kind of like a dowry or something. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if you're usually a dowry, if you're looking at traditional marriage, it's old money, maybe money promised for marriage or something. But just overall stability financially. Okay, but spirits, give me more clues about this person. Okay, and look, we need to know, is this person a gold digger? No, I'm joking, but there's, I think that that's okay for the spirits to tell you that, because this person is going to help you improve yourself. And, so you'll want to make sure that you have a nice, comfortable environment for them and plenty of money to, feed them. And, and especially for this kid, again, the Empress comes up in your reading, Virgo. And also, I'm predicting for Virgos, if you do have some sort of child conceived between now and March, I see it as a female child. Okay, especially with that Nine of Cups. So there's a lot of predictions that I can do from certain cards in here. Just certain images that I see. So, let me find out more, though. Spirits, give me more clues as to what Virgo needs to do to be ready for this relationship or this person. All right. 31 minutes. I didn't mean for it to be this long. Goodness gracious. But it just happens. Sometimes it's just spontaneous. All right. So there's definitely some sort of conflict, Virgo, that you need to overcome with this Five of Swords. Okay. What's the conflict about? Now, the Seven of Cups, this is showing, Seven of Cups is potential, okay? But it's also kind of, it's kind of like a waiting period, okay? So sometimes I get, when I see that Seven of Cups, this is about, dreams that you have, potential that you have, but you're not actually using that potential. Now, whatever this conflict is based upon your identity, you're overcoming it with this Ten of Wands. And also, whoever this person is, they have your back. The Ten of Wands is a very strong, this is a sign of building. So, especially if there's any burden, because I do see this burden in your life, Virgo, that person will help you overcome that. They'll stick by you, okay, whatever it is. So that's actually a really good sign. Spirits, give me more information for the Virgo about what this conflict is. Now, this Five of Swords can be either inner or external conflict, okay? Inner meaning in your mind, and then external can be either the minds or the actions of other people around you, okay? So, spirits, give me more information about this Five of Swords. And sorry for the kid screaming it upstairs. Okay. Four of Wands. So, I feel like this is possibly some sort of inner conflict that you're going to have with this person. But I do see you as overcoming it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's some sort of issue with trust or something on the woman's side. Okay, so the Four of Wands, this is related to some sort of connection. Maybe this is your ex-husband, ex-wife, possibly, that maybe you have this conflict in your life with, possibly. But what I will do is, just as a final gesture for the Virgos, is I will throw my dice for you, just as a final advice card for whatever that conflict is, okay? Or just overall. Now, I do want you to pay attention to the fact that your Eight of Pentacles is a final outcome card. Also, here's another thing I want to tell you. about this is that, this person definitely has a lot of wants and needs with this Seven of Cups. They are definitely, and probably the Four of Wands, this is a wedding that they want. They may, Virgo, for the Virgo females, if you're dealing with a male, he may have conflicts. And then also it may be a female that has male conflict. So maybe if you're a Virgo male, this person that you're dealing with, they may have some outside male influences causing conflicts also. But, I do see that this person, they may not, they may have with this Seven of Cups, I see that they definitely are going to see the potential in you. So it's definitely good with that. But they definitely are going to have some sort of conflict if you're making promises that you can't keep. Okay, so that could cause conflicts. Also, this person is looking for a marriage, and things of that nature, and stability with this Four of Wands. So these are actually clues to that person also. Okay, so just to let you know, Virgo, how to I guess keep that person, or how to keep the conflict down, or how to keep it stable. Just clues to that person's personality. All right, so let's do the dice reading. Okay. All right, Spirits, give me one final just reading with the dice for the Virgo singles, and just for the whole concept of the reading and what I saw. All right. Wow. So what I see is this almost the same thing that I threw for you before, Virgo. It's so freaky and weird. So anyway, you got 2 sixes, which is showing a lot of, again, going back to those 2 sixes, just a lot of support. A lot of blessings. That 6 is blessings, okay? Also answers that, just things you've been questioning, okay? So it's blessings, and also blessings that you got in disguise. Now, this 2 over here, this symbolizes just your overall energy, and this may indicate the connection you're going to make, the love connection. This 3 is pleasant surprises, okay? So you can look forward to that in October and November, and also good luck, okay? And then also the 1 representing a new arrival, okay? And this points to a baby or an unexpected sum of money, okay? So either one. And so those are a lot of blessings. Now, just to add up the number for you, we got 12 plus 5. Well, 12. Okay, 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. And I might start using my calculator just because, guys, sometimes I'll just like totally draw a blank on adding. But I kind of like doing the addition naturally. So yeah, I probably won't use a calculator for this. I'm new at the dice, but it's already just so amazing to me. So anyway, 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 3 is 15, 16, 18. So 18 is the spirits are telling you, first of all, that's happiness, financial success, and a rise in status, which is indicated by these 6s, okay? And a great profit or promotion within a short period, okay? Now when you reduce it again, that it's a sign of joy in love, possibly a wedding, which we saw with the 4 of Wands. Isn't that crazy? And then also the 9 reduces to success in love and or reconciliation, okay? So maybe you're, again, I already told you that. So that's just an overall. So a lot that we got for this reading. And I do see a lot of happiness and blessings for you the next, at least for November, as far as the singles. Okay. Oh, there was a spirit in the kitchen. Interesting. They are everywhere, guys. They are everywhere. So with that 9, again, you did get the 9 of Cups in your reading again. Yeah, that was the 9. Yep, 1 plus 8 is 9. So 9 is the number of magic. It's a sacred number. It's the number of completion and fulfillment. It's also a symbol of wisdom and good leadership. And 9 is the number of heaven. Okay. So, yeah, so the number of heaven, that's really nice. So I just really see a lot of peace and harmony and God in your life is indicated by this 1. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, Virgo. Make sure that you subscribe for more of my dice readings. I'll be throwing these in, especially with my money reading. And also make sure that if you want a personal reading, you can contact me. My contact information is in the video description box, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.